going to be annoying for them. Undying comes out. Not really feeling this Undying pick in this specific game. Like, in this specific game, it was Undying 5 against Nyx Assassin. That's okay, but the other 3 heroes kind of don't give a damn about Undying. They're not great at removing Tombstone, but they're laning. Like, these are heroes that don't really care about him in the laning stage.
Yeah. Just trying to think. I mean, do we see... Is it going to be another pivot? Do you think Lumiere goes for the Undying? He might have been watching that last series. Goes for that Undying carry.
He might be inspired, right? No, I think it's going to be the 5 Undying, the 4 Tiny, Puck and Batrider. We're gonna see which one goes mid. I mean, we've seen offlane Puck and Batrider. He's very flexible in his lane, so I'm not like putting anything out there in that situation. Boom Esports, like the Death Prophet, is very tanky, but they are a bit fragile. Like, if they can jump on them, Puck can jump on the Oracle. Queen of Pain, these two melt very fast. Nyx Assassin's not a ton of health as well. Like, the guy can't be killed. And Hokori continuing this trend of getting rid of any carry who can remove the Batrider's sticky napalm charge, which makes me think it's probably Batrider offlane, probably Puck mid.
So, do you think they take out the lifesteal here then? Is that, like you said, because they're banning out the heroes that have that purge, so would lifestealer even work with Boom? It would be alright, right? Queen of Pain, you know, Nyx Assassin. So, you have a couple of heroes that you can infest bomb in with. It's not awful.
I kind of like that. I don't think it's awful either. And this is one of Jackie's here. I believe I was checking like I think it's like the 3rd most played hero of this year competitively. So I think leaving it, you are taking a bit of a risk. But you can take Terrorblade. I was gonna say take Terrorblade. You can take Manta and use Manta, but that's like way later. For the laning stage, Lifestealer is a pretty solid option. We'll see what he wants to go for. But the next pick is gonna be for. Sorry, one sec. Next pick is going to be for Hokori. They need to carry. Lifesteal for them is not amazing. Bloodseeker comes out. So they're getting rid of all the stealers right there. What are the heroes left? A lot of carries have been banned. TB, Chaos Knight, Faceless Slark, Juggernaut, Bloodseeker. A lot of core carries have been removed from the pool.
Yeah, and Hokori do have the next pick, so Boom are going to be able to respond with whatever Hokori come out with. Anything?
Let's see. Alchemist is they're going to go with the PA. Yeah. All right. Okay, good burst damage. Really good to just jump on the Oracle and the Queen of Pain. I like the pick a lot. Did receive significant nerfs. I feel like she got good buffs. That free lifesteal when 7.32 was out was great. Then she got nerfs. Now she's not as good as before, but can definitely still work. So I do like the PA pick, and I do think that like you look at Boom Esports side, who do they have that can actually deal physical damage? The damage in general is kind of okay. It's like Queen of Pain does burst damage, and she's got nothing. The Prophet Exo is okay, but it's not amazing. There's sustain coming out from the Undying Soul Rip, so feels like I like this PA pick quite a lot. Boom, what carry do you want to go with? There is, like we said, the Lifestealers in the pool. There's a Terrorblade. There's a Razor. Sorry, there's no Terrorblade. There's a Razor in the pool if they want to go for it. But Razor seems like he's kind of not dead, but he's been taking a lot of hits. Not as popular as he used to be.
Yeah. Wraith King still there as well.
Another hero that's that people just do not like anymore. I thought Wraith King would shoot up in popularity with Faceless Void. He's just the counter. Second life, but people don't seem to like him as much.
Anti-mage, maybe.
Could be. Not that bad. That I'm pretty good against the Puck. I don't know how I feel about Razor, by the way, because I don't think you steal damage long enough for it to be worth it. They go with the Morphling here. Yeah. I don't like the Boom Esports. The game when I was with Hokori as well, so what the hell do I know? But the Morphling in this game, when you go full Agi, I feel like he might be caught off a couple of times. Big Soul Rip, you don't see it coming. A couple of silences from the Puck, and you're dead. And the team fight coming, Hokori, the team fight's weaker than last game, but still amazing. It's still a Dream Coil into Tombstone, and yeah, I'm with Hokori again. 2 games in a row. Maybe it's crazy for me to do that. Plus, I'm not sure how I feel about this position 5 Nyx Assassin, position 4 Oracle. Boom Esports, they tend to experiment a little bit too much in game 2 and sometimes lose the game. So I'm gonna go with Hokori this time. Again, sorry, I'm gonna go with Hokori again.
Okay, and I will do the same thing and go with Boom. Just so each caster has one team, and there's no caster curse. We can't jinx any team coming out from this. But yeah, I mean, Boom, like you say, they've got this Scam position 5 Nyx Assassin. Tim's on the Oracle. Oracle doesn't really see a lot of play, but it's a decent save for the lasso coming out from the Batrider. It's a decent save if Phantom Assassin gets actually in and jumps anyone on the back lines. FBZ with a lot of tower push coming through from the Exorcism. Going to be hard to fight into. And Morphlin is just always a menace. There's never been a game, I don't think, where Morphlin has not just been an absolute pain in the ass at some point during the game.
Can we say that? Can we say ass? Is that allowed? I've been censoring myself. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I see it a lot differently. I feel like Boom is quite fragile on 2 of their heroes, and Nyx Assassin as well as Morphling can be caught. No Spike Carapace, full Agi. These guys can be brought down pretty easily. Only FBZ feels like a durable, manly kind of guy in this game. Hokori, yeah, they got the puck who can be brought down, but the other 4 are just hard to bring down. They have great team fights, decent mobility with their heroes. And when you think about it, how exactly does Boom catch puck and Batrider and PA? Like, what do they do to control them? Their disables are pretty lacky. What is it? Schem stun? That's it? That's their big control? You're crazy, Rob. You crazy, man. You're crazy for backing Boom in this one.
That's what they call me.
Rob the crazy, right?
Yeah, that's. But
oh. I think they spotted that ward plant right there. Boom was like, upsie, that's gonna be annoying. Someone's gonna have to come and put the sentry though.
Who does have the sentries? Gardic? Yeah, Gardic's gonna be able to come in. I mean, no, you don't want to be going up and denying that, because, I mean, it's just gonna be walking into 4 heroes. So yeah, it's...
I mean, I'm pretty sure they saw Gardic is there. Is he not gonna drop it? Maybe you wait for it to collect some gold or something. I mean, these things do give you more gold experience as time goes on, but I'm very surprised. They might be worried that it's on the enemy side or something. Huh? I'm looking at this observer board, nothing else, by the way.
Yep, you're on Observer Watch. You're observing the observers. It answers the question, who watches the watchers? It's Otomo.
There you go.
So the sentry goes down. Yeah, they're going to be able to get that D-ward off and even get... okay, no, the Morphlin's going to be moving over, so it is just going to be the 2 for 2 in the Bounty Ruins. Scam has to move himself away here. He did pick up the Impale, but didn't get the Bounty Rune off it. So he's going to be walking into 3 heroes. Scam. Yeah, Lumiere is going to be coming over now as well with the dagger. Does he just want the blocks? Yeah, okay, no, Lumiere just wants the blocks on the creeps. He wants to get to that creep wave. Theo with the TP. The Impale's going to miss, so that TP's not going to be cancelled. And Scam, he's trying to waste time, but pretty much all he's wasting at the minute is his own.
I mean, it's fine, right? You do get your offlaner to go up against the enemy carry. Might be able to... FBC might be having a good time zoning him out, but no, Lumiere is just going to be able to farm pretty fine for himself. Scam losing that 8 strength, and he is... he's not as tanky as he used to be. The hero also has been receiving a lot of nerfs to the base region, so just not the hero that Nyx Assassin was before in the laning stage, where it's like, oh, I can't do much, but at least I'm durable. Now I just can't do much.
Yeah, and I do think it is, like you say, playing around both the Pug and the Batrider with that Spike Carapace. But yeah, no, it is going to be an issue of control coming into the team fights. So... I mean, Morphlin can get the shapeshift into the Tiny. Maybe take the Avatos combo away. He's going to be able to get some... if he goes for the Scepter as well, he does get the stolen status resist and the amplification and blah, 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 blah. So it all depends on what this Morphlin wants to be doing in terms of when he does get the shapeshift up, when he gets the morph up.
Tim's just did an amazing job pulling Vitality off the lane like that. That was pretty solid for him, and just gives Jackboy some free reign to get all the CS he does. Look at him, 9-2 to the 1-1. So that was interesting to see Vitality just decide, oh, I can kill Tims and try to go for him when he was level 1 without Firefly or Sticky or Flame Breaks. Like, that was very awkward to see. In the meantime, though, Batrider, he needs to get some CS, and it's gonna be pretty hard against Jackboys with his 70 damage, his better attack animation as well.
Yeah, and doing the sensible thing, starting off with the wand here on the Morphin, so anytime those sticky napalm charges come through, you're just going to be able to get some regen. Even you just walk yourself away, you regen up anyway, and you're going to be banking a hell of a lot of life in these wands.
Gardic, he is punishing FBZ a little bit here. Well, he needs to be careful that he doesn't lose his life. Skem is nowhere around. Gardic is just being pushed off the lane here.
Yeah, I mean, it's surprising that no, it's not surprising. This is what position 5s do, right? They just dive, they get try and get the pulse, so you've got to try and counter that somehow, and it was just FBZ walking back while Lumiere was getting some free farm off the lane.
Vital is still, though, the biggest person suffering from this laning stage right now. The only 5 says half of anyone else. This could be a kill, though.
Yeah, this actually could be the first blood. Tim's going to get himself away. There is going to be a really nice blast coming through from Jack Boys. Tim's, he doesn't have enough on the one, though, so it's not going to be enough to keep him alive, and it is going to be the first blood going the way of Vitali. Really nice play there between the two heroes. A lot of control coming up between these two heroes as well on this lane once, because now that the Theo is level 2, he's got the Avatos combo into the sticky napalm for the slows, into the Firefly, so a lot of burst damage coming through from the Tiny and control, and a lot of damage over time coming up for the Batrider.
And is also able to take the bounty, and although it's just a 1-for-1 trade because Skem gets one as well, and now it's Tiny, you're like, well, I can go around wherever I want. Is that Boots on the way? So he's just going to be very quick. He wants to make sure he gets the bottom water ruin, give Analog the best laning stage possible. Still, overall, Boom Esports coming out ahead in all 3 lanes when it comes to CS.
Yeah, and we've not really talked about this mid lane matchup. Oh, the blink comes in though. It's going to be Yopaj that gets the water in on the bottle. But yeah, Tiny, Theo's moved himself up. He's guarding onto this, and Analog, he's just going to be able to get himself down. Yopaj's not going to be able to get there in time. Even with the blink, it was off cooldown a second too late. So everybody does get the water runes in the bottles. But yeah, this mid lane, we've not spoken about it a whole lot. How does this lane play out here? Because Yopaj is one of those rare heroes that can chase Perk when he tries to get the orb away. You know, he's going to be hitting the level 6 first as well. He's got about, I don't know, 1 or 2 creep advantage here over Analog with the denies.
So, I mean, if there's any matchup that you can say is skill-based, I think Puck versus Queen of Pain is a tale as old as time. You know, this has been going on since like TI3 or something, where we see these two heroes face off. I mean, the fact is though, Yopaj is doing a pretty damn good job getting a little bit more deny, so he's going to be hitting level 6, and it is. I would prefer having a Puck on my team just because of the much lower cooldown Dream Coil, though. Sonic Wave does take a while to charge back up.
Yeah, 125 seconds. Yeah,
Dear God, Analog.
He's getting low, but throwing the harass out onto Yopaj here as well. Yopaj with the infused raindrops, doing a lot of heavy lifting here with Puck. He's just bringing out tangos.
Gardic went for 2 points in decay, by the way, on the Undying, which I like. I feel like this. We're seeing, you know, like this is the better way to play the hero. Max out decay, get the 60 damage out, and you just do so much with this spell. So he's able to just stand in front of the enemy team, and they can't really do anything about it.
Yeah, Gardic, like I say, he's going to be walking up. Decay comes out, Dag as well. I'm just trying to keep an eye on the mid lane because, I mean, Gardic's going to be taking a lot of punishment from FBZ. Crypt Swarm's back up just because the rotation coming through from the Tiny. Vitalis being left alone on this bottom lane. But yeah, there's going to be a rotation in. Yopaj, or Scam. Was this room going to spawn though? Impale comes out, both done the other, and it's going to be Theo. He just needs to take this. The Queen of Pain and the Perk both went the wrong way.
I like how it's like the two guys don't even. It's like the worst ruin you can get for these two heroes. They're like, oh, I mean, I guess I'll take. It's not a haste. It's not like a DD. It's not even an invis would have been something. Oh,
the
here
Dream
we go.
Coil comes out. Theo on the rotation back. Skem has to TP back into this, but it looks like Yopaj might even get aggressive onto this. It's going to be the top forward now as well. Avalanche onto Yopaj, but Yopaj going to try and do what he can. Sonic Wave, he's going to be silenced. He doesn't throw it out just yet. Does he come out now? He is. It's going to be enough to get the kill. Yopaj, he does go down afterwards, but he held it. You could see the whip in the air as the phase shift comes out.
That was insane. Oh my God, that was insane. The supports tried to enable both teams. At the end, Yopaj slight advantage Skem and next to the tower. But is it going to be enough to actually lose his life? Probably not. Oh man, what a... that was well played by all. Analog almost gets it, tries to dodge the first Sonic Wave, then gets the science, almost gets the kill. Not enough, Yopaj gets it the last second, he fakes the first one as well.
Really nice
That
spike
was very
carapace there as well to get the stun onto Analog. So Yopaj, even though there is a full charge on the bottle here for the perk, they might go again. Avatos comes back underneath the tower. The silence as well from that waning rift. Yopaj is going to be taking a lot of damage. Going to be able to get that blink away. There's going to be the TP coming in now. It's going to be cancelled here. Looks like it was coming in from the Oracle, but again, Yopaj, full bottle, 2 other raindrops left. And Analog, around about the same actually, looking pretty close in this mid lane. Yopaj, Gardic's going to be rotated in now as well. Doesn't have the mana for the tombstone and for another. I mean, he has a 1 charge. It's 10 mana off as well. But yeah, I think Yopaj, if he knows something's up, they're going to back away here. Both mid laners just playing it safe.
In the meantime, though, the side lanes are going all boom. Like the mid lane is very close, very intense, very fun. But top lane, FBZ, quite a bit ahead of Lumiere, but it's nothing compared to bottom lane where Jackboy is starting to double what Vitaly has. And Vitaly, a lot of the creeps he's getting, these are jungle creeps. They're not as valuable.
No, yeah, 36 to 55, and Morphlin just not being contested in this all. Already got himself his Falcon's Blade, going to go straight into the Manta. And yeah, he's having a great time.
21 denies is insane. Well, top lane Exo is used. Will Hokori respond to this?
Going to be able to get the Impale onto Gardic now as well. The Gardic just pops. Yopaj is rotated up. I don't think he was spotted out. And Lumia, he's even got 1 point into the blur, but there's going to be the drain coming through. Looking for the jump on the back lines. Analog's TP'd up. There is going to be the rotation for Tally now as well. FBZ. But again, 3 heroes just waiting. The Sonic Wave. It comes across 3 Lumia. There is going to be the lasso dragging back onto FBZ. But they get the kill onto the PA first. And now Vitaly is going to be able to get himself away. The Spike Carriage has been used. As well as that Dream Call. Vitaly trying to chase down. But Yopaj is going to be able to get that blink off. He does. He blinks onto Analog now as well. And Analog trying to get himself away with the orb, the phase shift. But he still gets hit by the Impale. And it looks like they're going to be able to go into the Tombstone. Has been dropped. And Analog's he's back behind the tier 1 tower. But Death Prophet, he might still go down. Can he get himself away here? FBZ, 1 more right click. He's going to pop here to Theo.
1-for-1 trade. You kill the enemy carry, but you lose your offlaner who's a little bit more farmed than him anyway. Kind of even, although if they get scammed, then I think you'll be happy for Hokori here. But do they have enough control?
He has the Spike Carapace, but there's going to be the rotation from Yopaj now as well. It might have been a great bait, mate. 8 out of 8. And now they might try and turn onto Gardic here. Gardic might try and deny himself to Roche, but there's going to be another Scream coming up now as well. And it looks like Yopaj, he might be able to get this kill. And yeah, Gardic just needs to move himself out of the Roche pit here now as well. Toss comes up onto Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain just goes for the blink away, trying to play it safe. Tim's has rotated in. Spike Carapace, so you get the stun onto Analog now as well. But Vitaly, he does have that Firefly if they want to get on top of Scam. And Scam, can he get himself away? He's already used that Spike Carapace. And again, Yopaj, 16 seconds until the Sonic Wave's back up, so they can't go for this.
A tiny misplay happened by Oracle is that he didn't have enough mana to use the Fortune's End after Purifying Flames. So Gardic, he took the damage, but it heals more than it hurts you, especially with the 25% magic resistance. So he ended up healing and surviving because of that. A little unfortunate that Tim's didn't have the mana for that, and that kind of, I wouldn't say, like, put them in a bit of a tough situation. Not too bad though. The Boomies were still happy with their 2k gold advantage. Look at Jack though. Jackie though, 5k. No one's even 4k.
Yeah, and the next one, like you said, the next one close is the Death Prophet on his own team. Lumiere, he wants to go towards this Battle Fury, but he's only about halfway there, and he can't get in because, I mean, Jackboy, he's trying to do what he can with the dice onto Jackboy, but Scam level 6.
Scam.
So he's going to be able to come in with the Vendetta into the Impale. The Impale misses, but there's going to be the Waveform into the Blast. They have the lockdown onto Phantom Assassin, Spike Carapace, but the dagger doesn't go that way. But Jackie Boy has daggers of his own. He's going to be able to throw out.
The Jolly's here.
What's he going to be able to do? He's got the toss coming through now as well. And this is going to be the blow up. The lasso even committed just to make sure he couldn't get the phase shift off with the stuns.
Well, that was a great bait. You know, I'll use my carry to get their carry, and I mean, I don't think that's what Hokori intended, but it worked out pretty well for them.
I was going to say, you slow down the Battle Fury even more from that, and okay, the Morphling goes down, but Morph's still going to be fine with that, I think.
Yes, Jack in general is usually pretty good at farming regardless, whereas the PA, you really need the Battle Fury. Like like every minute when you don't have the Battle Fury, it feels like the hero is just getting further and further behind. Once you have the Battle Fury, you start playing catch up. But you know, it's what, 12 minutes, and he's got 2 components. He's kind of close to the Void Stone, but the Claymore is still pretty far away.
And the thing is as well with Phantom Assassins, from what I see, I mean, he doesn't even have his power treads, and he doesn't have usually. The build I see is Power Treads, Orb of Corrosion first for that little bit of extra survivability, the extra little bit of damage that comes up for Lumia, for the Phantom Assassins, and Lumia's not able to walk into this. Meanwhile, in the mid lane though, they're going to be able to go on, they're going to be able to take down Theo. Theo does drop, but it looks like Scam will be next. You get the root onto the Puck has that phase shift though, still taking a lot of damage, you're going to be able to get that kill.
And Analog losing his life. And do they realize that there's a bit of a stack here? They might want to try and take it. Now, not like that's Lumier's recovery stack, but still, it's a few creeps that they could have taken in the end. Looks like it's not. And boom, doing just a great job of playing around Hokori's lineup so far.
Yeah.
I mean,
and back to the PA, I mean, they're going to lose this tier 1 tower on the board. The PA is 2 levels behind the Morphlin, and like you say, he doesn't even have those 1 or 2 build-up items before the Battle Fury. It's going to be so late on this buy.
By the way, look at Puck's items. Magic Wand, Witchblade, no boots, nothing else. He's like, that's all I need to do. I mean, it is a good amount of damage, but it kind of shows how desperate the situation is. Gardic, they go on him.
Yeah, Gardic. You're going to be able to get the life drain now as well. Tombstone does get dropped, but the Queen of Pain, a decent amount of attacks, being a really good animation here now as well. They do see the stack, so they're going to be able to get the Tombstone. They're going to be able to get the triple stack, the double Ancient stack here now as well. Boom. Absolutely running away with this game so far. Only 2 kills between the 2 teams, but it's a 5k net worth lead. Yopaj farming up. Theo looking to jump in where he can, but he doesn't have that Blink Dagger. Vitaly, does he want to try and come in with a lasso? Avalanche onto 2 heroes, but the Spike Carapace is going to be stopping again onto Vitaly. Where's that jump in? The Puck might want to try and come in with a Dream Coil. Can they do the damage? There's going to be the silence from the Waning Rift. 4 heroes around on this. A lot of damage coming through, but they're still going to be able to get themselves onto Lumia. And yeah, that's going to be the buyback for Vitaly. And the Dream Coil, it doesn't do enough. Analog, it looks like they're just going to pull away here. Boom. They lose Scam, but they get 2 picks. They get a buyback forced out now as well. Yopaj going to be able to blink up onto the high ground. And Hokori. That was...
Boom is getting away with literal murder right now. Okay, not really literal, but they're getting away with murder, man.
They're getting away with virtual murder, yeah.
Virtual genocide at this point with what they're doing. Like, they forced so much. They take a stack. By the way, they block it with the sentry on the way out as a further, like, screw you, got mine. You know, at the very end. Hokori, like, they're just unable. The lane stage did not go their way, and now they're really far behind. Lumiere is still 900 gold away from the Battle Fury. It's 50 minutes in. Oh god, it's awkward for Hokori. They do have their team fight ready. You know, Dream Coil on 10. They have everything else. They could get something, but by the way, Tiny does not have Blink Dagger anytime soon.
Yep, they're going to be able to make a dive happen here onto Scam. He's dead. Even using the Dream Call here now as well, just to get to catch onto the Oracle, but it looks at the backlines. FBZ, he pops the Exorcism. They want to go for more, and Analog, can he get himself away from this one? The chase is on. The lockdown, the Waning Rift's going to be used here, so there's not going to be any follow-up from the Queen of Pain just yet. And now the silence comes out. Bite Rider, he does still have that lasso, but again, he's going to be silenced up. So Vitaly going to be taking a lot of punishment coming through. Yopaj, Sonic Wave will fly through. It takes down the Bite Rider, and now Tio is going to be the target. And they come in with a Scream, one more right click. Is it going to be enough here with the Blink coming through from the Queen of Pain? It is, and Yopaj gets himself another kill. Lumia just has to go for the TP away. Meanwhile, this is going on. Jackboy just says, free lane. I'm farming top. 4 versus 5, lads. All the space in the world.
He's like, wait, there are other players in this game? What are you guys talking? What are you guys talking about? It's amazing. This is like World of Warcraft, you know? Just go around hitting random things in the jungle. By the way, I gotta commend Tibbs in that fight. Dude, he is playing Vitaly. Like, he is making him commit so much. Vitaly, he was like, do I use my lasso? And Tibbs gets the ultimate off just in time. He's able to heal through all the damage. It is insane. Like, and he did this in the laning stage as well. Remember the very first minute, Tibbs just gets him to chase him around near the secret shop. So Vitaly, he's being baited by Tibbs really well. And top lane, Lumiere, speaking of baits, is he going to be all right?
Vendetta.
He goes back to
Oh,
he's like, I feel something.
Gets caught out. They're going to be able to go onto Tio now as well. Do they have the damage to take him down? Yopaj only on about half mana, so they're not going to be able to claim that kill, it doesn't look like.
Yopaj has also got his own Witchblade. This item is just insane. All the mid laners, not too far from the BKB. I mean, he still needs to get the recipe as well as the Mithril Hammer, but the way the game is going, might have it. Well, not the next team fight, but probably the one after that. Vitaly using that buyback. What's he got? He's got drums going for the BKB. That'll be helpful for him. Lumiere has the Battle Fury, trying to finish up his power treads, but he's like, do I have stacks? No, no stacks. And the triangle is warded. That ward that they put in when they stole it. That's also going to be hurting him quite a bit.
Yeah, and like you say, you can tell he's had a bad game because he's gone for the tranquil boots, like I say, instead of going for the boots of travel. And that's core, usually, in a Batrider's build off lane or mid lane. You go for the boots of travel into the BKB, and it's just not happening here for Vitaly.
Well, it's a tough situation, you know. You look at it and you're like, well, how could they recover here? The thing about Boom, though, is that compared to last game, their push potential is less. You know, it's strong when Exo is up, like it's very powerful, but it's not like, you know, when you had the Chin and the Vengeful Spirit where they can go and beat down towers. So Hokori has a bit more breathing room in this game, just courtesy of the fact that the enemy team is a bit slower. But in terms of the way the game is going, they are very far behind. And trying to find the silver lining here for them. Drop. What's the silver lining for Hokori?
The game isn't over yet.
Ah, that's true. That's very true. That was an easy one, man. I thought you're supposed to give me something else. They are getting a couple of stacks here, and for their team, they can farm it up. And there goes an observer ward. Looks like Moments decide they want to go for the Aegis here. Exo is up. It's level 2 Exorcism. Gonna be pretty fast. Hokori has no intention of doing anything about it.
I mean,
Lumiere is slowly catching up, though.
I was gonna say you can't really do anything about it. I mean, look at this: 3k ahead, 4k ahead here for the Morphlin between the Morphlin and the PA. And Phantom Assassin. Okay, the Battle Fury's up, so he's gonna have a little bit more of a catch up. You know, it's gonna be a little bit easier for him to find the farm, but while he's farming, you know, 19 minutes into the game, they say, okay, we're going to 5-man here on Boom. You farm if you want, Lumiere. We're just going to take towers. We're going to push pressure onto Hokori and join the fight if you want, mate. But, you know, if you want, you just carry on farming.
But I honestly, I think that's... Oh, Lumiere. Oh, well, he's not going to be farming, but he's going to be pushing out some daisies for sure. That is... I was going to say, it's actually not so bad if he can farm... If the enemy's team is sticking as 5, you can have maybe 4 analog in one lane, you have PA in another lane pushing out, getting some farm, but dying like that... They could consider having the Puck push out, you know? He's got the Blink Dagger now, you have to worry a little bit about Skim, but it's kind of like, alright, if you die, bro, you know? Like Rocky 4, if he dies, he dies. Oh, well, speaking of that...
Yeah, Analog, he does get himself out of there with a just immediate orb after the Blink Dagger, but it's not going to slow down his push at all on this tier 2 tower. They want to carry on going, and I don't know, Morphlin, he's got this Aegis. Do they just try and force something out of the high ground? Maybe try and force Lumiere to stop farming, try and engage with the rest of the team, because he's going to go for... It's just going to be straight Desolator again. Not even power treads, just going straight into the Desolator to try. I mean, I suppose he doesn't need the power treads as much because he's going to be able to get himself around with the Phantom Strike in these fights, but you're still... God, what are you? 11 to Morphlin's level 14. You know, he's going to have a Lincoln Sphere coming out as well.
Check out the Brigand's Blade. Do you see it? It's right there. Oh, God, he loses his life in the meantime. Oh, wait, whose Brigand's Blade is that? Is that the Dire Brigand's Blade? No, it is the Radiant. Okay, alright. At least they didn't lose that. You know, can you imagine if you lose a tier 2 item as well? Brigand's Blade is pretty damn good. Like that's one of the better one for cores. For like right click cores like the PA and the Morphling, that's a really good one.
Yeah, and you can see again the push coming into the tier 2 tower here. Boom, they're just on an absolute tear. And I don't know what Hokori can do to try and stop the Vitaly. He's looking, he doesn't even have the blink, so it's going to be the engagement coming in from the Puck. And again, a lot of damage onto the Morphlin, but the Morphlin still has that Aegis for 2.5 minutes. So they're trying to get as many objectives off the map as they can with this here. And Jackboy, close to getting that Lincoln's. I think, in fact, it was the recipe on the courier as well. It is. So this is going to be the completed Lincoln's here for Jackie as he moves back towards this tier 2.
Well, I mean, they could break it with a dagger at least. And by the way, Tiny does have the Blink Dagger, so they at least have that option of if we can catch one, oh, Gardic, he's got caught himself.
Immediately shifts into the Undying form. Though Sonic Wave comes across, the puck couldn't even dodge it off, and now Teo's going to be chased down. They're going to be able to get a double kill on Jackie Boy. Tim's on a killing spree. They're even going to get a free tombstone out of this now as well. And 3 heroes dead, only one with buyback, 30 seconds on the puck. And again, Aegis for how long? It's going to be another, as we look at the Morphlin, minute and a half. And again, 20 minutes in, 22 minutes in, boom, a break in the base.
Yeah, plus that little bit of Dragon Scale giving you a little bit of extra damage. I mean, you generally don't use the first Aegis to go high ground, but when the enemy team you get 3 kills off them, you're like, well, I don't mind if I do, ma'am. I will be taking all that I can in this situation. Yeah. And it looks like the melee Rax is just going to be standing, but still the range Rax, it's a bit of a blow, and they're like, well, we're out of EXO. Might as well go back in the situation. It's not as bad as game 1. That's really all you can say here.
Isn't it? Isn't it?
I mean, it's a thing. They could recover. All right, man. They could definitely recover in this one.
Yeah, I mean, as the Monty Python's Black Knight would say, it's only a flesh wound. They can definitely carry on fighting here. Yopaj just self-teasing him on the cliff to act as a living ward for a little bit. But Yopaj, again, he's got Quinnipiac, we're looking at it, over the puck, 4k net worth difference between the two cores here.
And the BKB as well. Like, this is the biggest thing, right? There's multiple BKBs. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought for Analog might be losing his life. Thankfully, he did not. But Aaron does have BKB himself. So
got it. And the damage cancels the TP. That's enough. Holy crap, got it. Strength hero, supposed to be a frontliner. He's only got 1200. He's got no items.
That's not true. He's got a magic wand. I see it right there. It's in his inventory. But yeah, he is definitely. I mean, all of Hokori, they're not having the game that they want, so they're all going to look pretty poor. Lumiere, everyone's TP in, Power Ranger in. Gam.
Oh, top lane. Avatar, though, Yopaj is still here. He has that Sonic Wave. He's going to try and get himself out here. Where can he go with this, though? There's going to be the TP in Yopaj. He still gets on top of Lumiere. There's going to be the Illusion Room pop now as well. Can he carry on getting himself a Sonic Wave? Says no. And now they're going to be able to get on top of Theo as well. Do they have the damage to take him down? He's going to try and go for the TP, but the Morph comes in with that Morph through, and he takes the Avalanche, gets the kill.
Holy crap, that was so impressive by Yopaj getting the kill on Lumiere. Then they decide, oh, they're just going to keep going for more. And because he transformed into Tiny, guess what? You get all that nice bonus damage when you... there are no towers to hit, but you can actually do that. Like, there's so many good targets you can transform into. Undying, free Tombstone, PA, free Lifesteal, and Blink. Tiny's good as well. This is going to go high ground again. EXO is available. Will they be using it?
Maybe is the answer. I mean, I don't even think they need it here. Look at the pressure that Morphlin and his Illusions are putting out onto this tier 3 alone.
And the Dragon Scale. Don't forget that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably they won't say the EXO until they sorry, the glyph is used. Well, the glyph is also available. No, it's not available again because it's not the first tier 3 they take, and this looks like it's going to be the whole lane of Rax unless Hokori does something pretty amazing.
Yeah, and again, Jack Boys just keeps coming in. He's going to use that Manta Style. There is going to be a Dream Coil, but the FBZ, he's still just going to stand his ground. The BKB comes out. They're going to be able to take down Gardic as well. That Tombstone just dies almost immediately, and they're going to be able to keep Scam alive as well. Backlines, who's going to be jumping on here. Yopaj, he does get the lasso off onto the Queen of Pain, but Yopaj, he's so tanky. The BKB was there. He doesn't care. He's got the bottle as well. Going to be able to reach it up a whole lot with Tim's backing him up, and it's just going to be a second lane of Rax. It's going to be misery here for Hokori.
Yeah, lasting a little bit longer than game 1, but this just does. I don't see them coming back in this game at this point. BKB might be coming out kind of soonish on Lumiere. He only has the recipe left to buy. He does have the Disso and the Battle Fury. So if he can jump on those supports, he can bring them down. But the question is, will he have the BKB by the time the enemy team is knocking down on Mega Creeps? Hokori, they're probably like, all right, Gardic, go and just push out the creep wave, whatever you can. Just give me time. And hopefully I can bring down the support so we can take a team fight. Tiny, by the way, blinks and everyone activates BKB. And he's like, oh, I can't toss anyone.
Yeah.
This is not going according to script.
It's not great. It's not great, Bob. As Phantom Assassin, going back for the BKB, still going to be...
Get him. Found him.
1,000 gold away from it. He does have the backup for the tinies. He needs to jump away. And this is kind of the thing here. Teo is just the living jump point. And Scam, he doesn't even get... there's no engagement coming through from the Phantom Assassin looking for maybe going for this pick. Teo does get the blink forward here, but Scam, he's already away. And while this is going on, look at the bottom lane. They want Megas. Boom want to end this game right here, right now. Put the ultimate amount of pressure onto Hokori. And it's going to start with Mega Creeps here. Gardic has to be super careful. He doesn't want that Tombstone being stolen. Oh, if they
can give this to Lumia, it could be a big deal. Oh, Vitaly gets it.
Yeah,
that's really unfortunate.
Look at... It's the position 5. Look at how much time was wasted there. 3 heroes from Hokori committed to get that kill. Meanwhile, they lose the last tier 3 tower now as well. Teo, he tries to jump himself forward. Going to be a lot of damage. Queen of Pain has that Sonic Wave backup as well. If he wants to try and use it, try and get it across a couple of heroes, he does still get the kill. And I don't actually think the Sonic Wave... Did the Sonic Wave get the...
Feels like he clipped him, right? Like he walked back into it somehow?
Just gets on the edge of it there, yeah.
Oh no, I was thinking, the point about killing Skem was that if they could give the kill to Lumiere, who'd have had enough gold to get the BKB. Vitaly getting the killing blow is why he wasn't able to get the BKB in time.
Right. Yeah, true. Did you just call GG?
Yeah, it was... I mean, Boom Esports looked so good in this series. I kind of figured that they would be playing this as, like, this is a TI team against like another TI team, and from another reason, you do not want to take this one easy. If there's any match where we can expect Boom to take it seriously, it's going to be this one against Fnatic. And while this draft was a little experimental with the position 4 Tims, he made it look good. He made it look like a good position 4 hero. Did so much work. Honestly, my MVP in this game, the way he was able to sort of neuter Vitaly's effectiveness was a big deal for Boom Esports' victory. Hokori, they tried something better in this game. They were a little bit more active with their heroes. Not, Enigma, Winter Wyvern, Faceless Void, but it's not enough. Boom Esports was just too quick for them.
Yeah, and Boom looking so strong coming into, again, what would be a TI level match between these two. But again, Hokori, it might just be that they're trying something different, trying out different strats. It's not a reflection on how well they're going to do at TI. It's just, it's a tournament that they get to try out new things in a competitive environment. So it didn't work out this time, but maybe the next time we see them play, maybe they come in with something just big, absolutely big brain and pull it off and win. But for now, guys, we are going to be taking a 15-minute break between this series and the next one. We're going to get ourselves... I'm going to get myself something to eat because, we've been going for a while now. So we're going to take a quick 15-minute break before we get into Neon versus TNC Predator. Join us after the break. We'll see you for the third and final series of the day coming up in about 15 minutes.